am I the asshole for telling my wife to stop crying about missing out on our daughter's wedding?
Yes. Let her feel her emotions, right?
Why would they miss the wedding?
Because she's a bigot. I'm guessing the crying mother's a bigot.
I like asking open-ended questions just to see where your head's like, where your views on society are, and it's in a sad spot right now.
It's in a sad spot. It's election season.
True. Actually, I think this is the first episode after the election, right?
Oh, fuck.
The 8th?
Oh,
yeah. This is coming out on the 8th.
I'm fucking scared.
So, yeah. Good job or bad job to America. Depending on what happens.
Jesus.
And the rest of the world. We're all fucked.
Fuck.
All right. Let's hop into this one and see if this mom is a bigot.
We're very happy.
Or yeah. Do
I
both
could be
reactions.
very happy.
Just leave your mouth open and then I'll dub over congratulations, Kamala Harris. Or fuck. So as the title says, my wife, 53 female, and I, 55 male, have 3 children. Brett, 27 male, Amy, 25 female, and Lynn, 24 female. Now let me say this. I love all of my children in their own way, but no child has ever given me a headache like Lynn. She's our wild child. Got a college degree at 16, began working and saving up, moved to Louisiana once she turned 18, got more college degrees, and lives a pretty nice life.
That's your problem child?
That's your wild child?
What are you talking about? You have a headache from success after success at a young age?
I got my college degree 8 years after I should have.
She got 2 by the time we had 1.
Yeah. Crazy. I'm proud of her, of course, but she's always been our wildly independent, argumentative, intelligent little girl. She's the more social one, too. She's covered in tattoos, piercing, and always has funky hair. I'm proud of her. I love her, but she's always been our non-traditional child. I will say that not the worst way to, like, this is a pretty good opening. I mean, it sounds like he's like, yeah, she's our wild child, but I love her, which is I guess a healthy mindset.
Yeah.
Lynn met her now husband, Brad, 27 male, when she moved to Louisiana. Illegal, by the way, but beyond the...
Wait, say that again?
He's 27, she's 24.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
When did y'all meet? Just kidding.
Brad is like Lynn, tattoos and piercings up the wazoo. Non-traditional. He's a good kid. I like him. He protected Lynn and has been by her side for a lot of things. I actually love that kid for protecting my baby girl. Lynn will be the first child of ours to be married, so when we heard the news about their engagement, my wife was super excited. She started talking about wedding planning and all that girl stuff. Lynn and Brad were both upfront about not wanting a wedding and just wanting a small party with mainly family and some friends as a celebratory thing. My wife was very upset and pushed at Lynn till she reluctantly agreed to plan a wedding. Not even a week into wedding planning, Lynn and my wife had a spat about floral arrangements, which led to Lynn flying back home to Louisiana. Lynn announced that they had eloped and would be planning a small intimate get-together in New Orleans around Halloween time.
Oh, yeah.
My wife lost it. Her and Lynn got into a huge argument over the phone, which led to them both not speaking. My wife cries every time this situation is brought up, saying she's missed out on our little girl's special day. After a few weeks of this nonsense, I finally snapped and said, "Why are you surprised? Lynn didn't want the wedding in the first place. She's our least traditional child. I'm just glad we at least got the engagement announcement. Stop crying about it and wait till Brett or Amy get married because they are the ones that will actually enjoy the wedding shit." My wife called me a few names and has been avoiding me. I really don't mean to be an asshole, but Lynn is the last child I expect to want a big grand wedding. I mean, fuck's sake, she's a nurse that does hair on the side who is also a practicing witch, which sounds sick.
That sounds like a superhero.
That is awesome.
I mean, actually, Doctor Strange that's real life Doctor Strange.
That is apt. He doesn't do hair on the side though, so she's actually better in some ways.
More talented.
That child makes no sense. I'd more expect Brett to want the big wedding when he and his boyfriend eventually get engaged. It also just felt wrong she tried to force it on Lynn. So lay the brutal honesty on me. Do I roll over and apologize, or do I continue sticking up for Lynn over this mess?
Honestly, you're on the right side of history here.
There we go.
I say
not a bigot. Not a bigot.
Not a bigot. Not a bigot. But still being a dummy.
Yes.
Look, she ended up doing what she wanted to do in the end anyway, which kind of seems like Lynn's MO for the past 24 years of her life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So truly, like, probably OP could have said it nicer. I
don't think he said it that badly, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. But he was just like, look, like, this is on brand. Also, she didn't want to do it. She considered having one. She flew over here to plan it, and then obviously that did not work out due to differences of opinions. So it's just like, why add all the stress? You're going to get 2 more weddings with your other 2 kids. So it's like, shouldn't you just be happy that Lynn is happy?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the like, be all end all, right?
The wedding is not for you. The wedding is to celebrate their love. And that's how they wanted to celebrate it. And it's not like they're not having a party for other people to come and celebrate it. They're still doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys were doing that. Presumably invited to that. So it's like,
I assume.
I don't know what the issue is. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Sean. It's like, it sounds like your wife kept pushing until Lynn was like, all right, well, I didn't fucking want this anyway. So like, we're done. I don't have to do this. This is not what I wanted. I'm going to do my own thing. And then like, I don't know. To me, OP is actually like a great dad. And it's just like, hey, this is just who our daughter is. We love her. We should accept her for this. This is fine. Like, he sounds like actually probably one of the better dads we've talked about on this show.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So, yeah, I think you're in the right, OP. I think your wife needs to realize that she doesn't need to push her ideals onto your daughter, and that, yes, there will be another chance for a big grand wedding of your children. It won't be the first child, but honestly, that doesn't really matter because it's going to be fun no matter what for her.
Yeah, every wedding is going to be different anyway. So
exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. I agree. I think you should continue to stick up for Lynn. Yeah. Otherwise she won't talk to you guys for a long time. And
it's like shitty. What's the end goal for the mom here anyways? Playing the whole wedding, get into 1,000 arguments with Lynn over something that Lynn doesn't want, or just boom, the wedding's there. Y'all get to go celebrate. And she doesn't hate your ass like she would have if the wedding happened. So it's like, I feel like this is a way better outcome for you.
Yeah. I hate people who aren't the couple who try to make the wedding about themselves. It's like, for sure, like, you're going to the wedding. If you're the parents, like, you should have a few things to like of a say on.
Yeah.
Like the mother-daughter dance or father-daughter dance, whatever. Like, you should have a say on the song or whatever. Like, there's those type of things, but like when it comes down to the nitty gritty, like, that's up to the couple to decide. It's their business. Let them fucking decide it. I don't understand.
Like, when it happens like that, I'm truly just like, I get it. This is like, you've raised your child and now they are entering and beginning their own family. You're setting them off. That's an accomplishment on your end, sort of. Yeah. For raising them. But also, like, if you want to throw a party that damn bad, no one is stopping you from renting out a venue, inviting all of your friends and just dancing all night. You know what I mean?
True.
Nothing is stopping that from happening. So truly, every time I hear about stories about like people just trying to do too much for a wedding that's not theirs, I'm like, you can throw your own event.
Yeah. It'll be
just
way
like
cheaper
sore
than
losers.
a
I'm like, dude, you could buy a trophy. Like, you don't have. It'll be just as nice on your desk as if you had won it. But you could just buy one.
Wow. As a Leafs fan, this is a revelation to me. I'll just buy a Stanley Cup replica.
Yeah. I just Leafs every single year. Like, this is incredible.
Wow. We have never lost. I'll live in my own delusion.
It is always our year.
Wow. The higher up you get, the gayer you get. It's just live in my own delusional fantasy. It's crazy. Reddit deemed not the asshole.
Yeah.
Tarzan Kitty in the subreddit said, or not our subreddit, but in the actual post said, "Not the asshole. Your wife missed her daughter's wedding because she was acting like she was planning her own wedding. Whatever type of flowers your wife wanted is fucking irrelevant because she is neither the bride nor groom." To which OP responded, "That's what I'm saying. My wife wanted Lynn to have this overly girly wedding that Lynn just didn't want."
She's a witch.
Yeah, Lynn was leaning more towards a gothy theme for the wedding, and my wife wanted a more traditional Christian wedding, which was weird from the beginning because
She's
Lynn
a
has
witch.
always been open about her style and religious standpoint. I just want my wife to accept Lynn. And I think I think your wife does have a hard time accepting your daughter. And I'm glad your daughter has a father like you who will stand up for her. And I think your wife needs to come to that realization, and she's not going to get it if you just, apologize to her and let her walk all over Lynn. So good for you for standing up and setting those boundaries.
Get therapy.